Alright, so here's what we're gonna learn in this part. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot going on the left hand, but not that much on the right hand. So we're gonna start with the right hand. You will basically play the same as in the last part, except that you play less notes. So instead of playing this, you will only play the first G sharp. And you will also only play the first D sharp. Okay? So just take out the double notes. Instead of playing this, we'll just play this. Same thing for the next part. So you will also remove one of the D sharps. Instead of playing this, you will play this. And then also for the third part. So every time you play the note twice, right after each other, you remove the second time you play this note. Or you play it, you can also change the song a little bit. Now the left hand. The chords stay the same, it's only the way you play them that changes. You will always start on the bass note, so always look for those to play the chords. Okay, so the first one you're gonna play is E major, but you're gonna take this middle G sharp and put it up here, and then you will play it in a row like this. And you're gonna go back to this B. So I always play 4 notes for every chord. Okay? Now you move to the second chord, C sharp minor, and again you're gonna take this middle note, put it on top. And you will basically do this for every chord. For the third one as well, you take this middle C, put it here. And same for the last chord. A major, you will take the C sharp, play it up here. Alright, so like this. Alright, so practice this for a while, till you can play it right after each other, like so. Okay, and then combine it with the left hand like so. Now combining this is very tricky. Let's try to do this slowly. So, it starts the same. You play this E, and then the first time you play this G sharp, you will start the chord on your left hand. So, you go back to this E after you've played the second note on the left hand, like so. Okay. And you will do the same pattern for the second chord. So, play those two together. And then you play the next note on the right hand after you've played the second note on the left hand. So you play the right hand in between the second and the third note on the left hand. It's very tricky, but you're gonna get a feeling for it. So again. You're not gonna play anything for the third chord. And on the fourth chord, this will happen. Okay? So right before you hit the last note of the fourth chord, you will already start playing the right hand again. Like so. So in between the third and the fourth note on the left hand, you will start with this D sharp. And then you play E on the right hand together with E on the left hand. Okay? Like so. If that's too hard, you can also play this right hand on the fourth note of the right hand, like so. Or in between. Whatever you prefer. And then the pattern basically repeats. Okay, so this is the pattern. On the last note of the second chord with the left hand, you will also play this D sharp with your right hand. Again, like so. Okay. So for the first chord, you're going to play like this. You're going to play this on the right hand together with the first E on the left hand. Then you'll continue playing the left hand. In between the second and the third, you again play the right hand. And then you'll play E. And when you hit D sharp, you will start the second chord with the left hand. Okay? Again, in between the second and the third note on the left hand, you will play the right hand again. And then the last notes, you're going to play the right hand and the left hand together. Okay? So again. Let's hear everything from the beginning again. So nothing on the third and fourth chord again. And then we come to this on the right hand. Again, the same as in the last part, only you leave away the double notes. So instead of playing this, you will play this. And then the last thing stays the same. Just the way you played it in the last part. And again, you will play the right hand on the first note of the left hand. Let's see. And in between the second and third note of the left hand. Same for the second chord. And the last chords will sound like this. Now you can play this a little different if you want to as well, a little faster. Just the way you feel it. So, like so. You play those two together. The next two you will also play together. But then you will play the right hand before you play the left hand C. Okay, again. And then you can play this just the way you played the third chord, or like this. So you hold this upper G sharp a little longer. And after playing the second note with the left hand, in between the second and the third, you go down here and play C sharp and E together. Again. Alright, so let's listen to all of that again. Also, I forgot to mention that on the last time you play this fourth chord, you do not go back to this E. You will just stay on the C sharp, like so. Okay. Alright, and then you will play the chorus again. So the left hand and right hand stay exactly the same. First note on the right hand is going to be on the second note of the left hand, like so. And the second note of the right hand is going to be in between the third and the fourth of the left hand, like so. And then you will play this C sharp on the second chord. And you'll do the same thing for the third chord. Play the first note on the right hand of this on the second note of the left hand. And a second note in between the third and the fourth. Then again C sharp on the fourth chord. But this time you will also play this A on the third note of the left hand, okay? So again. And then again. After you've played this fourth chord the second time in the chorus, you will play the same chord, but instead of C sharp, you will go down to C and only play it till this C, like so. So from here, okay, and then you'll stay on that for now. That was it for this part. Let's see what we're gonna learn in the next part.